by my account, you really haven't had somebody push you to the end. It looks like you kind of cruised to the first line again today.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we were pushed pretty early there. Gave up a 3 ball down 3-1 pretty early. So I mean, I wouldn't say we haven't been pushed this week. We had a tie game with Saskatchewan after 5 as well. We've managed to pull away late, which has been nice. But we've been pushed out there. And we came out a little flat kind of at the beginning of the game today.
Yeah, this is a brand new team, right?
Brand new first year, yeah.
Okay, you surprised it's come together so quickly?
No, not really. I mean, when you put the team together, you knew the talent was there. Just a matter of trying to make it all happen. And obviously nice having Coach Adam. Coach Adam, I thought you were going to try to put on me. Coach Adam in there, I mean, to help us along in that process. So, no, I'm not surprised because we brought together a very talented group of players. The most difficult part was putting it all together, but we had the right coach to come in and do that.
How important has BJ been, the experienced guys in your team that you brought in?
Yeah, totally. I mean, they've played in every game this sport has to offer. They're two phenomenal teammates, two phenomenal people. Proud to be on this journey with them and being able. It's a complete pleasure to be out there doing that with them and to see and learn about how they go about their business. To see that firsthand has made me a better curler and very appreciative for them.
Are you into karma at all, knowing that Manitoba won last time here in this building?
We've kind of joked about it. We've joked about it a little bit. Maybe. I mean, I'm not a total believer in karma by any stretch of the matter, but just a fun thing we like to joke about.
You guys look really, really comfortable out there. It's a good feeling when things are going that and you don't have to overthink it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's there's still a few struggles here and there with the ice and just getting entirely comfortable, but. We're just kind of going with Botch's lead right now. He looks really comfortable. He's playing great. We got a good energy, good dynamic. Guys are having fun and smiling. And we got through a tough game yesterday against Ontario and gave us some good momentum. And we're just kind of riding that wave and doing what Botch tells us to do.
You've played with a few skips over the years.
Yeah.
They all have their strengths. But is there something common that kind of links them as great skips that you see?
Well, they're all great shot makers, and they all have great faith in themselves and their abilities, especially in the big arenas and big occasions. They seem to bring their play up that much more. But I'm amazed with Brendan. At his age, to be as good as he is pretty shocking.
Right.
He's wise beyond his years, and I've really, I feel like the guy learning from him, which is pretty cool for me.
And probably even a little bit of a surprise. I mean, or is it?
Yeah. I think we're feeding pretty well off each other. We're probably learning a little bit from one another, and just really enjoying his company out there. That calm, cool demeanor of his just kind of makes everybody feel really good.
When you compare where this team is today compared to, say, Fredericton at the points bench, obviously a lot of miles physically, but was there any kind of switch that was flicked that turned the team from a new team to a team that we're seeing here right now?
Oh, there's been lots of good conversations. We spent a lot of work on our practice, deciding what that practice was going to be like, and we had a tough week in Penticton, and some really good conversation after that kind of turned the page for us to make some changes and make some improvements. And listen, we've tried a few things from the start of the year. We knew this wasn't going to be a one-year thing. We were going to really try to grow and develop over 4 years. So, but that slam we played in Oakville where things kind of clicked, we've been kind of rolling ever since then. It's been good.
Well, that was a big win for you guys. If only for the fact that you had a tough game right to the 10th end and you find a way to finish it off, and that's big for a character building for you guys too, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been building a lot of character the last 2 games. Oh man, last night Nunavut gave us a really good game. The crowd was really cheering for them, hometown team, and today they gave us a good battle. So yeah, it's good to grind out the close ones, right? We're not just getting bad games thrown at us and we're cruising through. So yeah, absolutely. Like the closer the games, the more we'll learn the ice and be good down the road.
And you got to get to that position where you're comfortable throwing last rock in the 10th end for a win, too, because you know that's probably going to come in handy later in this event.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when a couple sheets are already gone, it's just so quiet. You can hear a pin drop, right? And so, yeah, it was definitely like It was good to get that out of the way early for sure. Yeah.
I was just talking to you just before we started this about you being almost like a cagey veteran compared to those guys, but you weren't so far removed from being junior aged yourself and thinking about being at the Briar someday. Yeah, obviously that team has a pretty bright future.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe they're all still juniors this year, right? Yeah, so they've qualified.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they'll be a great team at the Canadian Juniors. I watched them last year actually in Saskatoon at the Nationals, and then they had a really good run there. So I'm sure they'll be great this year. Yeah.
Meanwhile, here you guys are 3-1, and the important thing is you're keeping yourselves in position. You can't take consecutive losses, but you got to take care of business when you can, and keep yourself in the hunt for that 5-3, 6-2 number that everybody has their eye on.
Yeah, absolutely. Every game counts. I mean, it's easy before the event to go and look, we need to win this game here or there, and we're going to pick up a win here, but there's nothing guaranteed out there. So, like you're saying, we need to go out and play every game really strong, and every team is really good here. So, but yeah, absolutely. If we can hold on to our one win, or maybe just drop one more, then we'll have a really good chance at the end of the week.
Well, that was a solid win for you guys. I mean, not the prettiest of all, but he sure pushed you.
Yeah, we dug ourselves a hole in the first couple ends, played a sloppy first end, and then got a pick in the second end on a shot for 2, and then had to battle the whole way through. And we played some of the best ends that we played all week, but we're still having some big misses, some sloppy shots. So we got to clean that up if we want to be around at the end of the week. But certainly a step forward, maybe 2 steps forward and 1 step back today. So we're getting there.
Grinding is never a terrible thing, but I imagine, you guys are advanced age and all that.
Yes.
So I imagine you'd like an early one.
I'd love an early one. All 4 games so far have been battles, each and every shot. We haven't had anything simple or anything handed to us at this point. So, but we also haven't earned any of those situations. So we got to go out and play a stronger game and just pick it up a notch. We're not where we want to be. I think we're still struggling a little bit, but it's still early in the week.
The one thing your team has done better than a lot of teams in history is internally figure things out and address it.
Yeah.
Is that coming? Has it happened?
Well, it hasn't happened yet. Like I said, it was probably 2 steps forward, 1 step back today. So it was an improvement, but I'm confident that we can figure it out. Whether we will or not's a different thing, but the confidence is there that we'll get it going. I know what the issues are. It's just a matter of correcting those now, and it's we'll see.